How to draw upon that higher power. When quite young, I was called to a large church in a university community, and many of my congregation were professors in the university as well as leading citizens of the city. I wanted to justify the confidence of those who gave me such an outstanding opportunity and accordingly worked hard. As a result, I began to get rather tired and nervous and had no feeling of normal power. One day I decided to call on Professor Hugh M. Tilrow, a great friend of mine. He was a wonderful teacher, also a great fisherman and hiker. He was a man's man, an outdoor personality. I knew that if I did not find him at the university, he would be out on the lake fishing, and sure enough, there he was. He came ashore at my hail. "The fish are biting, come on," he said. I climbed in his boat and we fished a while. "What's the matter, son?" he asked with understanding. I told him how hard I was trying and that it was getting me down nervously. "I have no feeling of lift or power," I said. He chuckled. "Maybe you're trying too hard." As the boat scraped the shore, he said, "Come in the house with me." As we entered his cabin, he ordered, "Lie down there on that couch. I want to read you something. Shut your eyes and relax while I find the quotation." I did as directed, and thought he was going to read me some philosophical or perhaps diverting piece, but instead he said, "Here it is. Listen quietly while I read it to you. And let these words sink in. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard, that the everlasting God, the Lord, the Creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is he weary? There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run, and not be weary, and they shall walk, and not faint." Then he asked, "Do you know from what I am reading?" "Yes, the 40th chapter of Isaiah," I answered. "I'm glad you know your Bible," he commented. "Why don't you practice it? Now relax. Take 3 deep breaths, in and out slowly. Practice resting yourself in God. Practice depending upon Him for His support and power. Believe He is giving it to you now and don't get out of touch with that power. Yield yourself to it, let it flow through you. Give your job all you've got. Of course you must do that. But do it in a relaxed and easy manner like a batter in a big league ball game. He swings the bat easy-like and doesn't try to knock the ball out of the park. He just does the best he can and believes in himself because he knows that he has lots of reserve power." Then he repeated the passage again, "They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength." That was a long time ago, but I never forgot that lesson. He taught me how to draw upon that higher power. And believe me, his suggestions worked. I continue to follow my friend's advice, and it has never failed me. My life is crowded with activity, but that power formula gives me all the strength I need. A second method for drawing upon that higher power is to learn to take a positive, optimistic attitude toward every problem. In direct proportion to the intensity of the faith which you muster will you receive power to meet your situation. "According to your faith be it unto you" is a basic law of successful living. There is a higher power, and the power can do everything for you. Draw upon it and experience its great helpfulness. Why be defeated when you are free to draw upon that higher power? State your problem. Ask for a specific answer. Believe that you are getting that answer. Believe that now, through God's help, you are gaining power over your difficulty. This higher power is constantly available. If you are open to it, it will rush in like a mighty tide. It is there for anybody under any circumstances or in any condition. This tremendous inflow of power is of such force that in its inrush it drives everything before it, casting out fear, hate, sickness, weakness, moral defeat, scattering them as though they had never touched you, refreshing and re-strengthening your life with health, happiness, and goodness. Why not draw upon that higher power?